What's up, everyone? So, dude, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I figured today I would dish on rumors on the street that the Calgary Flames could move Dougie Hamilton. They're not necessarily looking to move him, but Nick Kiprios from Sportsnet has, uh, pretty much said that teams are kicking the tires on him. Obviously, I thought Hamilton's play was going to go to a completely new level in Calgary, and while he had, a career highs across the boards last year, 82 games played, 12 goals, 30. Actually, didn't have a career high in assists. Career high in points, career high in penalty minutes. I mean, had a little bit of everything. He, there's just some, regression this season, and I figured being free of the yoke of Claude Julien would help Dougie take his game to the next level. That hasn't been the case. I mean, he's been good, but there hasn't been that step forward. And after he got paid the money, and I think his contract's reasonable. I don't think there's anything unreasonable about his deal. It's just like Calgary had visions of him being the guy, and having essentially three-headed monster on defense with him and Brody and Giordano, and again hasn't been the way they drew it up. I mean, again, the best laid plans of mice and men sometimes go awry, but it's definitely not the situation they envisioned. So, two teams Kiprios listed as kicking the tires on him are Arizona and Pittsburgh. Arizona has they don't have the cap space per se, but they do have the cap space because of the dead money with Pavel Datsyuk and Pronger. They can move some pieces around the board. And Bolin too, don't forget about that. That's $15 million right there. And they got the assets. They got enough young players. I'm not going to begin to speculate what Calgary would want from the Coyotes, but again, when you've got that many young, talented players, maybe hot take right here. And I know last year I suggested when Travis Hamonic wanted out that the Islanders build a package around Hamonic for Hamilton. Say that 3 times fast. And I got labeled as hot take guy, but would have made sense. Going back with Calgary with Arizona, excuse me. When you get guys like Dvorak and Strome, Perlini, Fisher, they've got a list of young guys. Obviously, Strome and Dvorak better than the other two, but either way, you can put something together. That's I don't think I'd be intrigued by Anthony Duclair. Duclair and whatever. Obviously, Duclair isn't having the year I thought he was going to have, and it's kind of disappointing. So if you can flip him and get some assets that help your team, that's one thing that would be possibly beneficial to the Coyotes. Pittsburgh, I don't know what they'd have to give up. They really don't have a lot to give up. I don't like it. And they don't have the cap space. So I mean, Pittsburgh, it's probably more of a pipe dream than anything else. But they always find a way to create cap space, and assets from kind of just fall to them. So we'll see what happens on that front. But if I were to pick one player from the Coyotes that would be moved as part of the Hamilton deal, of a potential Hamilton deal, I'd say Duclair, just because they're both off to such shit starts on the season, and they're both good players. That's the other thing. I like AD. I like Dougie. Maybe change of scenery. Funny, we're the third team for both of them, and Duclair's 21. I think Hamilton's 23. So and we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.